Thanks, Richard. Joining me now, the Secretary of State for Alabama, John Merrill.
How you doing,
Good
friend?
to see you, buddy.
Great to see you.
And decked back out in the crimson. You're an
Roll
Alabama
Tide,
grad,
brother,
but there's
roll Tide.
pictures floating around on social media of you in orange and blue last
Well,
week.
Dr. Googe invited us, Cindy and me, to go to Auburn last week to enjoy their game against the University of Mississippi. Unfortunately, Auburn wasn't able to win. That would have helped us as we continue our quest to become SEC West champions. But I had a special shirt made from my visits to Lee County. It's orange, and it's got the Alabama Secretary of State seal on there.
Hey, when you're Secretary of State, you represent all fans.
Brother, all people vote.
That's right.
That's right. All people vote.
Hey, we got you in here tonight to, I say tonight, I'm already thinking about the game this morning, to do some picking.
Yes, sir.
Guest picker. All right, let's start it off with all the SEC games. Kentucky at Georgia. Mark Richt might be fighting for his job. They're in Athens.
Well, you know, Mark Richt is such a great man and an outstanding football coach, but he just can't seem to get it done. But when the chips are down, and they are today, they're going to come through in a big way. Look for the Georgia Bulldogs to win it.
All right. I think you and I knew that Jim McElwain was a good coach before he got to Florida, but he's proven this year he's a great coach.
No doubt.
They've
and I'm
got
excited
Vanderbilt
for him
today
and what they're doing.
In the swamp.
They'll humiliate Vanderbilt, and that's what you would expect a good team to do. I expect to see them in the championship game on December the 5th.
All right, you mentioned Auburn couldn't get it done against Ole Miss. Arkansas gets a shot. If Arkansas could go up there and win this afternoon in Oxford over the Rebels, then Alabama would know they control their own destiny.
Well, there's no doubt about it, but Gary, it's in Oxford, and those poor Ole Miss people are still under the delusion that they're thinking they're going to get a chance to go to Atlanta for the first time in the history of the program. And we know that's not going to work out, but they will beat Arkansas today.
We hope it doesn't work out anyway. Tennessee seems to have found its stride hosting South Carolina today.
Beat down, Vols. They're not back yet, but they're getting better. But it's always good when Tennessee loses, but it won't happen today.
And your Auburn Tigers are out in College Station to play Texas A&M.
Look, I'm confident that Texas A&M is going to right the ship today, and that those people will treat Auburn very, very well, as they do everybody that goes, but they won't treat them well on the field. Look for the Aggies to win it.
All right, and finally, the showdown in T-Town. Number 2 LSU in the playoff rankings, number 4 Alabama, Bryant-Denny Stadium tonight.
2 words, Roll Tide.
Give me a score. I'm going to give me a score on this one.
Well, I really feel like we could do a little bit better than most people think, but I'm looking for 24-21 Alabama.
I picked it 24-20. You saw that and just wanted to change it up by a point. All right, we got something for you. Let's go back in time, a time warp, as they say. Bradley Woodington has put this together. That is the Cleveland County Heflin Tigers, I think 1980, 10th grade basketball. See if you recognize a couple of those folks.
I know all those boys, and you do too, but there's no doubt about it. Nobody in that picture thought he was as good as you did.
Well, that's me. We go back to the group shot. Bradley, can we pull back up? What's amazing about that picture?
Look at that hair, man. You had it working.
You were only about an inch taller than me then.
That's right. Not much, but of course.
There you are, number 25.
That's right.
You saw that I'm on the far right next to the coach.
And of course, your growth was stunted after this point, and you stayed at the 5'7" that you are today.
Now 5'10" bare feet.
Of course.
You shot up to 6'4".
Well, 6'4", and of course, you know, your jumping ability, we could measure it with this. If we just slide it up underneath you as you jump, we'd see how high it was. About 2 inches.
But I could shoot it.
About right.
When I got the chance.
You were a legend in your own mind. No doubt.
Anyway, I don't know if anybody enjoyed that or not, but we thought they would. Thanks, John.
Thank you, brother.
All right, that's going to do it for Crimson Tide Kickoff, presented by Alpha Insurance. For John Merrill, John Copeland, and Heather Moore Cook, our guest, and for our entire staff here, inside and outside in the rain, I'm Gary Harris. Thanks for watching, everybody, and enjoy the game tonight between Alabama and LSU. Have a great day. Roll Tide.